What's up, guys? I'm Mike Knowles. Today's a little bit more of a serious topic, so I'm going to try to keep the exuberance down for this story. So over the weekend, a very sad and disturbing incident occurred for COD YouTuber Drift0r, which he talked about in a video on his channel, which we'll link below. Over the weekend, he was attending the COD XP event. On his way home from the event, he tried booting up his home security cameras to check on his dogs, only to find himself unable to do so, though he chalked up the shitty internet connection on the plane. However, upon arriving home, he entered his house to find a personal flash drive he keeps hidden in the house out in the open. Upon inspection, he found that files on the flash drive had been tampered with. Some of the files had been overwritten, while others were deleted, but all files have been done so in a way to which there was no reverting them and no retrieving them from their prior access. These files were reportedly things such as contracts with companies, such as payments, NDAs, his own personal records like finances, taxes, documents pertaining to his medical records, and just things that pertain to his personal life, which is why he kept it on a flash drive in all of his PCs so it would be unhackable, at least from a non-direct source. Upon further inspection of the home, he found that files on his computer had also been tampered with, and his computer was left fully compromised. In addition to that, he found that the secure boot on his computer had been disabled. For those of you that don't know, secure boot makes it so when you turn on your PC, it only boots up from its main drives. With secure boot disabled, whoever breached the home was able to do whatever he wanted, basically booting it from another drive so that he could clone it, copy it, infect it, whatever he wanted to do to his own desire. With this, his PC was left fully compromised. Drift0r, of course, turned to a security system, wondering why it didn't go off, and to check to see if any of his numerous security cameras had caught footage of the invader. However, it turns out the security system was disabled, and all the footage was gone. As you can imagine, that's just scary as hell. This is some real NSA darknet hacker kind of shit going on. And this is someone who's basically a regular person, he lives in a regular home. Yes, he has 1 million subs on YouTube, he's just a regular person like us. Luckily though, he was able to recover the footage, even though it was supposed to be made so he couldn't. And even though that's happened, it was a number of days he was gone. He's estimated there's gonna be 400 to 500 hours of footage he's gonna have to comb through. And here's where it gets more strange. In the video, he also disclosed that a similar incident happened to TmarTn during the COD XP weekend. Martin, who lives in a Florida mansion with super advanced security system, did trigger and the intruder had to flee. However, the person was not caught, and he also noted that given how advanced TmarTn's security system is, the intruder had gotten way farther and closer than any normal person should be to breaking into that house. And the weirdest thing about it all is that nothing was taken. Aside from the files, which unfortunately you can't exactly determine what he did and did not take and what he did not do, nothing physically was taken. And this means it was done by a professional who had a goal, and the goal was to get something from Drift0r as a person out of his computer. And that's scary. Like the fact that his goal is so strong, he took nothing. Drift0r is a YouTuber, obviously, and he has advanced stuff. He has consoles, really high-end computer and tech, microphones, things that, even if you don't do YouTube, you can be like, that's money. And this guy his goal was so specific that he just didn't bother with any of that. And that's how scary about the fact that we don't know what he actually wanted. Drift0r ended the video with some of the following statements to sum things up. So I got hit. I got ninja this weekend, guys. Somebody gave me the right proper dicking. Somebody with expertise, talent, and skill, and I got fucked, basically. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of terrified that something is going to show up on YouTube that says Drift0r exposed. Something like that in the next couple of days or weeks or 6 months from now. It's just going to come out of the blue, and you're going to say, well, what are you going to get exposed for? I don't know. I don't know. Literally everything on my computer was accessed. That's finances, banks, my contracts with all my sponsorships, which is supposed to be private, my NDA agreements with every company I've signed, because even some of my backup drives got hit too. They could have gotten to my email or Skype or something. I've done consulting for game companies, so all of that stuff. And then my personal medical records, all my pictures, all my cringy ass stuff from high school and junior high. Some of that stuff is floating around the drives. Literally anything I've done in the last 5 to 10 years could have been accessed, and it could come back in context or out of context, and I could look like a piece of shit for it. Personally, I've talked to Drift0r before in the past. I've done very loose work with people he knows, and I know people who work with him to his day. And honestly, I can say this really sucks, not just because he's a regular person like us, but Drift0r has always been the kind of person who's very stand-up, very professional, tries to help others and make sure that the community itself grows. And for someone to give him this right of a dicking, it's a violation. He has a wife, he has, his own life outside of YouTube, and someone's invading that. And it's hard to say that they're not related, given what also happened to TmarTn. So if you guys want to know the full story, from him, you can check out the video in the description down below. At least go leave a comment, like show some support, because like I know if I was him, like support would be like the biggest thing, knowing that like people want you to keep going to push past this. But what do you guys think? What could possibly be the context for all this? And if him and TmarTn are getting hit, like who's next? Is there going to be more people? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, guys, sorry, really emotional. As always, guys, subscribe for more great daily content or check out another video, and we'll see you guys later. Or if you Drifter.
On this point.
I was on the point. I died there. I made sure to die there than anywhere else.
Wow! Whoa, wait, everybody left?
Get the diva, get the diva!
Yeah,
I was just too slow. No, I'm sorry. I was just too slow, your body disappeared.
I see how it is.
We're all good, we're all good. Oh boy!
I'm saving this from disaster.
Are you though? Oh yes! The headshot! The headshot to secure the game! Yes!
Let me see this.
The Genji was going for it and I headshot him.